you. I'm talking to you. We see it. Talking to you. Are you talking to you? Are you talking to you? You ready? I'm talking to you. We see it. Talking to you. I'm talking to you. Talking to you. Run.
Right.
Well, it winds up being a better look.
Yeah.
Right. Now, I don't personally think, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think anybody should skip a PG unless you're like super buzzing. Like we were gonna give Daylight one after he beat.
Damn.
I think it was he battled Rich and he battled Skelly. We were gonna give Daylight one. Like, he had to do one. You know, so I can't like and Loso is nowhere near the buzz that Daylight had for that Rich Dollar. Like nowhere near it.
But he do got a little buzz going for him.
Yeah, but it ain't like the streets is not clamoring. Like, I mean, I go outside. Niggas ain't talking about Loso when I go outside.
Yeah, B-Dot has a better case. Like, okay, we could kind of
right. B-Dot had a much.
Yeah. B-Dot buzz is wild.
B-Dot's buzz is wild. B-Dot he was going viral on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a completely different scenario. He had a better case, and they was trying to give him one. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he also got a chill beat. They gave Trez one. Like,
yeah. Right. I mean, I feel like Trez, like, that example is kind of crazy to me. I mean, at the time, even like Briz and T-Top, like, they was running the South, and then they, you know, came on and they had to do PGs type shit. Like, I'm not a fan of skipping the line at all. I'm going to keep it dead real. I don't care who it is. So, I feel like the platform is different, you know?
It's a different environment. It's New York City, man. Like, I'm sorry. Like, you gotta go through the gauntlet. It's New York. And I'm sorry if it's elitism, but it's just the reality situation.
Is New York biased, man? Because that's the theme. Been like the theme for the last 3 months.
I think
for the last 3 months.
I don't want to say biased. I think we're privileged. I don't think we're biased. I just think we're privileged and spoiled. Like, it's just a spoiled mentality, man. Like, it's one of those things where, like, guys, just, you know, we kind of know what we like, and we carry ourselves a certain ways. It's different, man. Like, it's just different. What I do want to talk about with y'all though, because I'm probably I got another 15 minutes. I want to talk about the old era, man, if that's possible. Because me and Tony was going over the old era a little bit, and I know you guys was having conversations about that. So I can make a new episode with this. Look, man, I think a lot of times the old era can be fantasized a little bit, and it is sometimes it can be over exaggerated a little bit. But it is definitely, you know, there's pros and cons to both eras. You know what I'm saying? And you know, guys that didn't really make it in this new era and didn't transition were like really, really good back then. You know what I'm saying? Like I was talking about it on Twitter today. I was like Sire Castro, for instance. Like, Sire Castro was like, he was one of those dudes back in the days. Like, he beat a lot of guys, like a lot. You know what I mean?
Wow.
He beat Votto. He beat Lupe. Like, Lupe used to battle that.
Whoa.
Lupe.
What?
He beat he beat Lupe back. He beat if I'm not mistaken, he beat Shells. Like, he beat a lot of guys, man.
Sire Castro, who battled Jae Millz, beat Lupe and Votto. What the fuck?
Yeah.
From the Bronx?
Wow. Yeah. Wow. Actually, the Jae Millz battle, and, you know, if y'all ever get a chance to interview Beasley or you get a chance to interview Smack, he battled Votto before he battled Jae Millz. He actually battled like 2 people before he got to Millz.
What?
He was one of those guys. He was one of those guys that had like 40, 50 rounds on deck. Like, and he beat the brakes off of Votto. Like, the brakes.
Oh,
like,
shit.
Votto senseless. And he beat Votto so bad, like, Loon had fought Votto. And Loon was cool with Loon was cool with Sire. No. Loon was cool with Bottle and Millz, and he had beat Bottle. Like Castro had beat Bottle. And Loon was like, nah, we got Millz, and Millz came down, and what you guys saw is what happened. Like they were already upstairs, like in the studio. What you guys saw, that's what happened. And then after Castro lost, Loon called Mook, and that's how the Mook and Millz battle happened. That's literally
epic. That's epic, man. Wait, hold up, man. Wow. I gotta ask about, was Fred cleaning niggas up? Yeah, was he cleaning niggas? Because niggas act like Fred, one of them niggas, like when they talk about him.
Fred cleaned up a lot of people, man. Fred cleaned up a lot of people. A lot. But, you know, I think the misconception was as well, I was talking to Tony about this as well, like people say they didn't lose. Niggas lost. And when you lost, everybody knew about it. You couldn't even come outside. Like, you couldn't even come outside when you lost. Because the word would travel. Like, oh, you got bagged. Like, well, they didn't say bagged. You got killed. So you couldn't even come outside. Like, you wasn't allowed outside on the block. Nothing. If you lost. Like, now you get killed, you can get back on the stage again. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these battles, you know, maybe I sent Tony a Rex battle that niggas never even seen before. That's all I'm not.
That shit crazy, man.
And, you know, a lot of these battles are buried. There's Lux battles online. There's Mook battles online that niggas don't even know about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think a lot of times people just kind of, they run with this falsehood of the old era because they recycle, you know, but it was harder back then, man. Like you never knew what could happen. You know what I'm saying? Like a fight could break out. Like you didn't know who block you was on. Like now niggas get patted down, security. Like you didn't know any of that. You get like anything could happen, B. Like niggas lost, niggas won, niggas fought.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it was just you had to be nice. Like if you wasn't nice, it was wild. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Tony Bro don't respect that old era, man.
I was getting ready to bring that shit up, B. Like, I was getting ready to bring that up.
Niggas couldn't wait. They couldn't wait. Yo.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm glad we going in this. Like so, Mickey, you've been around before Cam. Like, is it fair to dismiss that because you didn't see those battles? I mean, how do we go about that?
Well, I mean, it's hard, man. Like, it's you know, Devo been wanting me to write a book about this for the longest, just about that era. But, you know, we would have to reach out to, like, Mad Cyphers for some footage. Time is Money for footage. Like, Time is Money has footage of so many different battles. They have the footage of, like, Uncasa and Rex, the argument. They have the footage of the battle where you see Jim Jones reacting. They have the original footage of Mook and Millz. Mad Cyphers has Jae Millz footage, battle footage. Terrell Blair of Hood Life Entertainment. He has the Reed, Dollaz, and Rex footage. Like he has Fred the Godson footage.
Wow.
He has all of this footage. He has it in storage. There's a lot of guys. A lot of them, they lost a lot of the footage too because, you know, technology is always changing. So they didn't know how to convert it, so they would throw a lot of the stuff out. But, you know, when you walk down the street, I was telling you, you walk down the streets of Harlem, niggas will tell you, it's no such thing as a debatable. Like, yo, I think he won or I think he, no. It was you either won or you lost. That was it. There was no such thing as a tie, ever. There was no ties.
What do you just we
that goes hand in hand. See, you know what though? It's hard to do that now because of the Cam.
Yeah.
Well, I think a lot of it goes into people being biased. Like niggas just don't want to tell a nigga they lost, and you know people feed into I didn't lose. Like, and you know
these
back
niggas
then,
be bugging. Like right now, niggas clearly be losing and say they didn't lose.
Yeah, they did lose.
Yeah,
they didn't.
Yeah, I mean, no offense, no disrespect to Tink. When he battled Slade, he was like, I won. that wouldn't have flew in the streets. That would not have happened in the streets. Tink, we wouldn't have seen Tink for a whole season. Like he would have had to come back with all new raps in like 3-4 months. Nobody would have heard from him. And the next time he came around, niggas would have clowned him, and then he would have had to prove himself. Like that's just how it goes.
Yeah,
so it was different. Nigga lose now, they get more money.
we coined this phrase, man, the Diddy rules, which is, you know what I'm saying, Enes versus Jae Millz. If nigga choke, he lost a round. The nigga stumble barely, he lost a round. You flip over a word, you lost a round. You go by the rules, right?
Oh yeah, that's
you go by the Diddy rules. Okay.
Those are the street rules, man. Those before Diddy, like Rough Riders. Rough Riders used to have battle tournaments. Like if you stumbled, you stopped, you was out, you lost.
Yeah.
That was always the rule back then. You stumble, you lose. You lose a round. That was always the rule.
Yep, always the rule. Always. I don't know when it stopped. I don't know when
they
it stopped.
should bring that rule back. Bring that shit back. Fuck that.
All right, but then niggas start complaining over a stumble and a pause and you know what I mean, or the crowd interferes. Like it's all fucked up now.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, it's a different era. I mean, back then they let niggas go because they didn't want no excuses for why you stopped. Why when you watch Nemesis versus Ghetto Ghost, niggas was
the white dude, I remember.
Yo, Norm was talking through them whole rounds. Nem was still rapping while he was having full blown conversation. He was still rapping, bro. Still, these niggas they not even trained for that. They're not even trained for that.
Yo,
it's a different training. Like back then, like how niggas trained back then, niggas would cipher and niggas would throw stuff at you, niggas would yell, niggas would to make sure you don't stop. A nigga don't react to a punchline now. Oh my gosh. You don't get it? As a sleeping, come on, just keep going, B. Just keep going.
Ah, damn. Now it's like everything. Now, go ahead, Tony, bro. My fault.
Nah, that shit, it's interesting to me, man. All this history, man, because I go back and forth on it. Cause I'm like, I'm definitely one of those. I ain't see it. I can't say shit about it. Really, I mean, all this shit is dope. But it's like it's really dawning on me that it's a nigga right now with like tapes in his mom's attic right now. That's just like worth gold and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like. That's really what's going on right now. But hold up. This is a question I want to ask you. Some of them losses and some of them things that you was there for, do you think if those things came out, it would change some legacies of people that's most heralded and people that we look at as legends right now?
Absolutely not.
Not?
Good, to me, Goods beat Jae Millz 5-0. To me.
Yeah, Goods did win that shit. He did.
I think one of them. I thought one of them was close, but I think I had a 5-0 too.
And nobody said anything. Like nobody cares. Like not one person cares. Like not one person. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Mickey,
I thought
that's true.
What up?
I need to know more about Head Ice. Like, what is his legacy in heart? Because it seems like he never lost a battle in the history books. That's what he's telling us. He came up here and yelled at us, cussed us out. He said he never lost.
Ice, from what I know, Ice was in the era before us. Ice was in the Cam. He was in the Cam, Mace, Big L, McGruff era. So he was in that. I don't know any of those stories. Like I don't know any of those Ice stories. So I can't really speak on that. You know what I mean? Like. But I do know when Lux brought him back or brought him out, like it was like a big thing. You know what I'm saying? And people just always show him that reverence. You know what I'm saying? So.
Okay. Damn, I ain't shit. Hey, Reed Dollaz backed out versus Dre Dennis. They said this weekend too. Like Is Reed's legacy changed since his comeback?
Man, what is Reed's legacy though? Like, can we talk about that? Like, what is it? Like, I think he has what, 6 battles online, maybe.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
in the bronze.
Well, yeah, no, 1, 2. He got about 3. One is mad rounds. I mean, 3 old battles, I want to say.
I mean, he battled Trigger. He battled some dude. He battled dude in the Bronx. He battled Mr. That was Shell's brother. Kaboom. He battled Kaboom, and he battled another tall guy in the Bronx. And Lux was in the background.
Dude, Mister. That's one. That's one. When Rain Man battled Factz.
That was in the when he battled Mister. That was in the community center. That's Terrell Blair's footage. That's Terrell Blair's footage. And he's the guy who has Rex and Reed. But anyway, so there was a battle and it was in the park. And it was a tall black guy and Lux was in the background. That's like 4 battles. But he didn't really go up against anybody crazy. He was trying to set him and Nemesis up, and Reed didn't want to do it. He just didn't want to battle them. So to me, like, I thought he had 2 great performances. I think that was Trigger and that was Kaboom. Trigger wasn't all that good, and Kaboom did really well. So that was like a close one. Aside from that, Reed was really mostly known for his freestyles, which were incredible.
Yeah.
That's what Reed is known for. He was known for his freestyles. He was not known, like, in New York, at least, for battle. That just wasn't, you know what I'm saying? That wasn't what he was known for. And then when he did battle, he battled a lot of punching bags.
So you think Reed was... I mean, I always came up looking at Reed like he was one of them niggas. Yeah, I'm looking what?
He battled a bunch of punching bags, bro. Like, except for Kaboom, like, and Rex.
Philly, shut up.
Wasn't he in Fight Club too?
I think he did like a day at Fight Club. I don't think he was a consistent Fight Club guy. He wasn't a consistent Fight Club guy.
Speaking of 106, he curved.
He curved 106. He curved World Series of Hip Hop. And then, you know, he comes back and he battled John. And then John got him out of it.
Speaking of Fight Club, though, we got to go into another. We got to do this.
Yeah.
I don't know how much time you got. Serious, we got to get to the like. Why don't people like Serius Jones? And another, it's a 2-part question. Why don't the fans like Serius Jones, even though he be winning? Niggas don't like him. And the second question is, like, is he a Mount Rushmore candidate?
All right. Serius for a long... Jones, that's my man. I love Jones, man. But Jones, for a long time, he was so arrogant, man. And I think it's karma catching up to him. Like, back in the days, Jones he was arrogant. Like you couldn't even, like, get next to him. Like, he was one of those guys. And yeah, he won. He won a lot. Like, he won a lot. But he was also, you know, cool with the people at Fight Club. Not saying that it was rigged, because he did beat a lot of guys. Like, he did. But you know, it was one of those things where it was like, you know, you know what I mean? When he battled Mook, that really put him through the roof. And when he came back, I think he's been doing incredibly when he's come back. But I feel like his style, he's always had this style where it sounds like he's not prepared. like he's forgetting what he's supposed to say. Like, he's always like, you know what I'm saying? Like he finishes a bar and he goes, like, see, like, right. You know what I'm saying? It's just like an awkward pause. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I think he's incredible. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things where the game has changed. It's not about rapping anymore. It's about, like what Hollow said, it's about moments. Jones has moments, but it's not like Hiroshima moments. It's not like 9/11 moments. It's not moments that shift the culture. which is a shame because he's pretty much beaten everybody he's gone up against, man. Like, and still not getting stops.
So it don't matter? It doesn't matter because he doesn't have any moments?
To me, it matters because I like lyrics. So, but to the fans, they're not getting with it, man. They're just not getting with it. Is he a Mount Rushmore candidate? Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay.
Like he bagged Jin, man. Like Jin from that era, bro. Like he gave from my understanding, he gave Jin his first L. Like Jin was not ever. Like Jin was not losing in the streets ever. Like Jin was like serious. So he gave Jin his first L, and that was like a big deal. Like a very big deal. You can't take that from him, man. Can't take that.
I could have sworn Iron cleaned Jin up pretty bad.
That was the second L.
Oh yeah, Paul Rich.
That was the second L because they battled before in CBD.
Okay.
And Jin beat him the first time. So what's on camera is the rematch.
I didn't even know
that. Damn. See, this is the shit that I be talking about. Like Nick, like we gotta do something. Gotta happen. Documentary, something, man. Because like this is the shit I'm still tripping off the Castro shit. I'm gonna keep it real. Like that's crazy to me. Like I always thought
he was one of those guys.
I always thought Millz just like randomly met up with some dude and just whooped his ass on the street with Diddy there. Like I had no idea how you know what I mean important that battle was type shit.
If y'all ever get Smack and beat, ask them. There's a battle of AR Ab and Rex that Smack has. Smack has a AR Ab versus Rex battle in the vault.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
So like it's so much, you know what I'm saying? Like that has happened. You know, back then, you know, I think what happens is a lot of times people are like, yo, where's the footage? That didn't happen back then, man. You didn't have phones to just tape shit. Like, you had to have a camera. And who want to lug around a big camera? Like, it was different back then, you know what I'm saying? But things did happen. You know, guys did lose. Guys did win. Guys lost money. Guys lost chains. Guys lost everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, but, you know, you live to fight again. 3 months later, 3 months later. You know what I mean?
That's crazy. Niggas was losing their chains over raps. Like, nah, you gotta give me your chain. What? Give me your chain because you lost this battle? Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, it wasn't even give me your chain. You didn't even have it. Like, you would put it, somebody would hold it. And if you lost, you wouldn't even get it back. You wouldn't even get to kiss it goodbye. That's it. It's over. That's my chain.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Damn.
New York, man. That's why New York, man. Where LA, niggas not battling for, you lost 10,000. Yeah, for rapping, we not giving nigga no 10,000 for rapping. That's New York shit, man. Come on, man. That's why I respect y'all.
Hey, Nicky, go left real quick. Top 5 most active right now.
Rock. Rock is definitely up there. This is tough, man.
Would you put Serius Jones in your top 5? We had a list actually. Posey, you get the list, Posey? Now we freestyled this list.
We freestyled this list, but our top 5 was Tay Rock, Hollow. Number 3 was Serius Jones. 4 was Ice, and 5 was Big K.
I'm not mad at Ice. I'm not mad at Ice. Jay about. I mean, I would put JC. I would put JC in there.
Before K.
K. I mean, he ain't having that since last year, right? Cortez. That was the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
we went from 2015 to now. We judged them all 2015 to now.
He got JC
last
week.
Yes.
I would say Rock. I would say Jason. I would say Henry. I would say, I would say Jones. I would. He hasn't been losing, man. Like you can't deny that, man. He has not been losing.
Exactly.
I wouldn't be mad at Briz, man.
We had Briz kind of, we had Briz lower.
No, we had him
really
at
8.
We had him at 8.
We had him at 8?
We had him at 8.
Okay.
Yeah, we had him at 8.
Okay.
He wasn't too far behind.
Yo, Briz is definitely going crazy right now.
You know, I was there in the building. I saw him against Ill Will. And I was, I gave it to Ill Will, but man, I can see why people like Briz, man. He is literally like, he is Tech 9 on steroids, B. Like, he is Tech 9 on steroids.
You gave Ill Will to win versus Briz?
Yeah, I gave it to Ill Will.
Okay. Well, the lyrics?
I thought because Briz went second and because of his performance, and I haven't rewatched it, but in the building, people were losing it over Briz, and I thought Ill Will was, he was fighting back, man. It was close, and I gave it to Ill Will, man. I thought it was close. But they were saying 3-0 Briz, and I thought that was just ridiculous, man. I thought Ill Will pulled off the second round, and I thought he edged the third. But it could go either way. It could go either way.
How you feel about the T-Top and the Goods battle?
Oh, that was Goods 2-1. That was Goods 2-1. We was out. We watched it. We rewatched it. It was me, Mook, Nemesis, Goods, Jae Millz, Shice Bub.
Wow.
We all watched it on the block.
Shice Bub too?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because me and Mook had a battle on Goods and Top. I mean, a bet on Goods and Top, and Mook ain't want to pay me. So we had to all watch it, and then Mook was like, "Yeah, Goods won."
You know what's crazy though? Like when you go back and watch it, Top was actually talking to Goods, yo.
Yeah, but Goods kind of, it was just once Goods got into his bag in that second round and that third round, it was pretty much over. I think Top just was throwing off his game. You know what I mean? It was one of those things where Top just kind of, he didn't have anything that really stuck. You know what I mean? It was like Goods is one of those guys hard to kind of find an angle on because he don't keep his business in the streets.
Yeah.
So in order to beat him, you got to know him. If you don't know him, you're not going to beat him. You're never going to beat him if you don't know him.
Okay. Damn, man. Yo, did Briz pass Top, you think? It's close now, man. But I think at first Top clearly was in the lead. Then I thought it was Chess, then Briz.
Briz to me.
But I think Briz definitely, I think he passed Chess. I think him and Top is going at it right now, at least from that class.
I think Briz finally found himself. It took him a while, man. It took him a while, but he knows who he is on that stage now. And I think T-Top is having that kind of, I think T-Top knew who he was, and the fans wanted him to be something else. And now, after the Goods battle, he's like in the crossroads, like, okay, now I have to find myself. I think to be honest, I think it's Briz, Chess, and T-Top.
Wow. You think Chess is number 2?
Niggas love Chess, man. Like, niggas adore that nigga, man. Like, I don't think y'all get it. Like, niggas love Chess, dude. Like, love. I like Chess.
Why is it? Let me ask you this. Why is that always, like, for Chess, that's always the angle people take. Like, why y'all got Chess number 1? Niggas love Chess, man. It's never like a real argument.
I don't know. Hey, listen, I don't know. When I first seen him, I was like, yeah. But now I get it, man. Like this kid, man. Like I get basically, with Chess, we watching T-Rex's career from the beginning.
Wow. Exactly.
We watching T-Rex. We watching
That's
T-Rex
high
career.
praise. Wow.
That's crazy when you say it like that.
Because he was 15 on USS.
Yeah.
Rex's first battle online is with Omar. He was 15 against Omar, bro. It's the same thing. It's the same exact thing. It's just that we seen more of chess, and we actually watching him grow. Like this is like incredible. Like I don't think y'all get it. Like
it really is. No, I understand.
But how come nobody got that crazy about DNA when we was watching him grow? He was like 15
all them niggas was 19. Because all them niggas was Calico and them niggas was all the same age.
Everybody was young, and no offense to DNA, but he didn't have a tooth in his mouth, and it was just like, and he was on grind time, so it was just like, and I'm not saying that to be disrespectful. It was more like, come on, like really, like you talking about guns, like you just look crazy, like that's just how the street interpreted it. Like what, like no. You know what I'm saying? Like, but chess is different. Like, you could feel like the pain and emotion. Like, it might not be all real, but like it's conviction.
Yeah.
That's something that DNA never had. It was more like it was like mannerisms about DNA that you would see and be like, wait, what? Why did he just look around after he spit that punchline? Like it just looked weird. It didn't feel natural. And I think that's why people didn't gravitate towards him as opposed to how they gravitating towards chess. Like, chess get views, man. Niggas love him.
Yeah, he made you battle the beat. But wasn't, like, Surf and Calico and all these niggas, them niggas was, like, 19, 22. They was kids, like, rapping, but it just wasn't like DNA. I know, I get what you're saying about DNA. It's just not the same.
I mean,
it's not the same.
They were all young, but, like, it was something about DNA. Like, DNA had his own. Like, he started off in prime time, so, like, he had a different set of fans as opposed to Chess starting off in real hard, then transitioning to URL. Like, it's a different thing. Rex Rex was on television, like, every week, rhyming, you know what I'm saying? Like, in New York on Mass Cyphers. So, like, people saw Rex in Harlem every week, kind of like how we see niggas every whenever they release something, or interview or something. So we saw Rex grow. We're watching Chess grow from a 15-year-old kid. He's 18. So like,
I'm talking to you. You ready? I'm talking to you. We see it. Talking to you. Are you talking to you? Are you?